I be rolling with my steppers, getting loaded with my steppers. Yeah. All up in public, people notice my little steppers. All that hating, we can help you. Fuck around a nigga step you. Yeah. Keep playing with me, the laws ain't gon' need no help. Yeah, I be rolling with my steppers. Yeah, you notice my little steppers. I be rolling with my steppers. Yeah, you notice my little steppers.
Big time entertainment. Up on cloud nine on them pills with my steppers. Suited up, looking for a kill with my little steppers. Police ain't gonna help you.
FS Don Deal repping Monroe, Louisiana. You already know what time it is. We want to shout them out. You know what I'm saying? My steppers. You already know what time it is, man. So y'all go down, hit the link. You already know we're going to community tab it. Anybody want promo, want to be featured up on the Real Field TV, hit me up on IG. You already know what it is with me. You know what I'm talking about? Go and get half off promo for the day only, man. You know what I'm saying? So go rush there to lock in your spot, man. It is what it is, man. Now check the dance out, nigga. Straight up and down. You already know what it is with me. Shit! Don't walk away from me, nigga. Straight up and down. You need to go head on and you need to realize what Dance Smooth's doing. Nah. We want to talk about Maine music. You understand what I'm talking about? And that Maine music, man, we got plenty of videos on Maine music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them is just speaking on, you know, the run he's behind. You know what I mean? Some of them is on beef. Some on is, you know, on different things. You know what I'm saying? But right here, right now, we want to talk about this exclusive stuff that he doing. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, his name been all in the media, and everybody got something to say about Maine music. Maine music this, got something to say about his jewelry. Then they'll go get with Iceman Nick, show y'all that everything was official. You see what I'm saying? And then he gets up here, he presses the button again up on the music tip. So what I mean by pressing the button up on the music tip is getting out here in Louisiana, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, understanding that there's other artists out here, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, other artists that can take your career to, you know, a little bit more than, you know, what's expected. And that's due to the collaborations that we want to hear. You see what I'm saying? It ain't just like one man can do that for another man. You know what I'm saying? Because the artist that we're about to talk about, you know what I'm saying, he is not, you know what I'm saying, to me, you know what I mean, equal to Maine music as far as an artist, because, you know, I mean, you could say that, but then, you know, it depends on what section you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So he's spreading, you know, his web all across Louisiana. You see what I'm saying? And when we talk about that, we're talking about Neno Calvin. You know, he locking in with Neno Calvin. We've seen Maine music lock in with artists way back when. You know what I'm saying? He the one that be getting most of the attention when it come to, you know, this whole Spider Nation thing from what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? We talking about feature-wise. You know what I'm saying? So if you talking about BTY Youngin and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? He did music with him back when. You know what I'm saying? The whole YFN and Lucci thing, you know what I'm saying? Lucci was seeking out Maine music to do music with and actually gave him a feature, you know what I'm saying? Which winding up being up on Tech Mixtape, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that was the original Maine music, you know, verse for him, you know what I'm saying? Because after YFN and Lucci, the first person you hear is Maine music. So it's like, you know, we can all tell and we can all see through certain things when we talk about the traction that Maine music brings to the city. We talking about Mozzie. I mean, you know, way from California. You know what I'm saying? We talking about a lot of artists that respect Maine music. And, you know, he been going away for a minute. And like I said, it's not just rappers like that. We got Tay Rock. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of battle rappers, Sue Surf. Like, if you look at Maine music old page, all of these people follow his old page. And it ain't just because he's some rapper that just spearing out anything. It's because he can really rap. You know what I'm saying? We got battle rappers watching what you doing. When you got, you know, people like, you know, YFN and Lucci, you know what I'm saying, throwing you features. You see what I'm saying? Then you end up getting towed off. You see what I'm saying? And having to do a little time. You know what I'm saying? The song got to appear where it got to appear at. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we want to talk about how Maine music is linking with Neno Calvin and bringing this thing to the Magnolia. Now, for those that don't know, Neno Calvin, you know what I'm saying, and you know, few younger generation from the Magnolia is really going at it right now. And that's something that I speak about in, you know what I'm saying, a different video. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we ain't gonna talk about Neno Calvin and, you know, his drama in the Magnolia right now with the other, you know what I mean, people. You know what I'm saying? Of the people let me just be quiet. What I'm telling you is when Maine Music and Neno Calvin drop this, you know what I'm saying? It's going to heat up the streets to the point where it's going to make a lot of people wonder, you know? And what I mean by a lot of people that wonder is because of certain people that Neno Calvin going through it with that respect Maine Music that, you know what I'm saying, are already linked in with them, you know what I'm saying, probably before, you know what I'm saying, in another way. You know what I'm saying? Way back when, before this. So it's like, it ain't no situation to where, it's something that gotta mean a lot to disrespect somebody or something like that. It's not that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's spreading his web. You know what I'm saying? And that means, he's doing all type of deals for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because Maine Music is the one type people that when, he reach his height or whatever, he don't try to look down and say, oh, well, you are less of an artist, or, you this type of artist or that artist, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do it, you know what I'm saying? At least he got to, like something about your music, of course, you know what I'm saying? But he been being a lab rat, you know what I'm saying? He been sitting up here doing plenty features, you know what I'm saying? It's interviews, you know what I'm saying, that's, wanted by Maine Music by all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Maine Music interview go a long way, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you could get them on the interview. You see what I'm saying? So these are the things that a lot of bloggers and podcasters is being patient for because he doing things like this to bring his value up, as far as linking up with a Neno Calvin. Louisiana want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you want to hear it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Louisiana want to hear it. And there's a lot of other people want to hear it. So when we talk about this collab, we talking about something that, we hearing and we really vibing with. Now, Maine Music gonna have its controversy. A lot of people gonna say what they gonna say about him, but niggas ain't gonna put in the work that he put in. Like I said, even when me and him, you know what I'm saying, had to rub shoulders and stuff like that, and we were talking crazy to each other and stuff like that, I always knew that, you know what I'm saying, he was still one of the best. So it's like everybody you hear talk about Maine Music, whether it's good or bad, they always got one thing in common. You know what I mean? He rap his off. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we need to keep listening to. Because, see, that could go to show you when you put that music first and you really got talent and you really got lyrical ability, people outside of Louisiana is actually going to say it. You know what I'm saying? People outside of Louisiana is actually going to do what they do. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that everybody else know it. You know what I'm saying? And then it's people that's just around that know him from other things that didn't know that he probably rap. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it is what it is, man. Y'all got to sit here and do y'all research on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Neno Calvin and Maine Music, we're going to see what it's hitting for and how it's sounding. You know what I'm saying? But from what I know, Neno Calvin, he could get lyrical. And Maine Music, we already know he lyrical. So we about to see it. You know what I mean? And it's about to come to the forefront. The way they about to rep, how they going to rep. A lot of people mad.